Folks, so many things are going wrong, but I'm here to give you a message of hope. There's a message of hope that I have because we can do better. We can change this county, we can change our city, we can change our state, we can change this country, and that is coming up this November. It doesn't matter if you're Republican, if you're Democrat, if you're independent. It does not matter what your political party is. You can have that change that Sylvia Soto was talking about, and the previous speakers were also sharing. We bring about that change, and I'm so excited because this has been an awakening the last 4 years for us, right? As we felt the stress of Bidenomics, as we've seen the crime go up, as we've seen illegal immigration out of control, as we see all these things that we deal with every day, but now we have an opportunity to reach out to our neighbor, to reach out to our fellow people that love politics or don't love politics. You know, speaking of that, I get so many people, they say, well, I don't do politics. I don't know anything about politics. I say, well, honey, politics does you. On a daily basis, okay? Everything that you know, your roads, your highways, your rent, your mortgage, your insurance, your electric bill, your water bill, your food prices, your kids' school, grandkids' school, every single thing has got politics in it. And what we do is we tend to hire politicians. And what we need to do is hire a problem solver. I am a problem solver. I have a lifetime of solving problems. And I'm going to tell you in a second that some of the problems that I am focused on solving, number one, the border. We have to fix our border, secure our border. We're doing great in Texas. Now I want to take it one step further because I don't believe in arresting folks that come across the border. I don't believe in shipping them off to Martha's Vineyard and all that stuff. I believe in the repel. That's what the Constitution says, repel. So why are you even coming across? I'm a veteran, and I can assure you that if someone was approaching the wire, okay, and there's a series of events that happen, that person is not coming in. If you have some protesters or some disturbing folks outside of your house, do you stand there with the front door open and wait till they get inside and then you call 911 and you say, all right, I've got somebody that's not supposed to be here? Absolutely not. We repel. And that's what our Constitution says, and that's what I want to bring into play, is make sure that we secure our border by repelling the crimes, drugs, and illegals from coming over. We need to fix our education system. I believe in school choice. It's your tax money, it's your dollar. Go ahead, spend it where you feel is best for your child. But if you think that that is going to fix our education system, I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on, you're smoking something that, well, no. Okay? I'm telling you, 43rd in the nation in education, and that is unacceptable. We need to be number one in the nation in education. And we are the state of Texas, and we can do that. We also need to bring down our property taxes, get rid of those property taxes, at least the school portion of them, because what we want to do is live free, like this republic was built. It is squeezing all of our pocketbooks. It is hurting our elderly and those that are on a fixed income. It's keeping people from getting into the market and buying a house or starting to invest in their family. We have got to dial that back. But just, you know, it humors me, with all due respect, that that they talk about the mortgage rates, how the mortgage rates are so terrible. We need to bring down mortgage rates. Honey, we got some of the lowest mortgage rates in the history of the United States and America. Go do the math. Look at the graph. See where we're at. 6, 7, 10%. Not a bad deal. Terrible, but compared to what it's been in the past, really bad. Let's talk about insurance. Your insurance rates on your house. Let's talk about your HOA. Let's talk about how much you're paying for insurance on your car, for your gas, for all these other expenses that a family, especially a struggling family, is going through. We have to have a comprehensive attack on what is draining our finances and resources. We need to build our roads and our highways. We need to build out our electric grid. There's too many people coming. It's 2024. Everything wants to go electric. Everything is more servers. Everything is more electric. Everything we do needs modern ways and means. Yet we sit longer in traffic as our taxes go up. Our roads all get tore up like somebody's going to work on them. There's not a soul out there for year after year after year. These are things we have to fix. We've already heard about crime. I'm not going to talk about that anymore, but I'm going to put an angle on crime, and that is instilling those values in our children. Because it starts in the classroom. Well, actually, excuse me, let me start over. It starts at home.
Yes.
Okay? It starts at home. The government can't do everything. We need the church to get off the bench and get back into the game if we want to really have some good in society happen. But that's another discussion. But what we really need to do is instill those Texas values back into our children, and that can be supported in the school. Because if a child is learning what is expected of them as they grow, they don't grow up and start robbing liquor stores. They don't grow up and start joining a gang. They don't grow up and start getting involved in crime and things that are not savory to being a citizen of the state of Texas. So there's a lot of things that we need to accomplish, and we need a problem solver, not a politician, because problem solvers get things done. I'm going to close out with this. I was 2 years old, believe it or not. And, you know, a lot of people know I didn't grow up with television. I grew up practically Amish. It's another story, but there was a small point in my life where my mom and dad had split up, and we were with my grandmother, and I saw a few movies when they came out in the theater. One of them was Bambi. Anybody seen Bambi?
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, I didn't get the memo. I had not heard the story, and I'm not sure if my mom had the memo. It doesn't matter. Let's stick to the story. So, there's Bambi, there's the story, and wow, it was quite the journey, and I'm a little 2-year-old kid sitting in this theater and just enjoying this big screen movie. And then it comes to the end, and Bambi's mother dies. That was horrifying. Horrifying. That wasn't supposed to happen. Why did this happen? I'm crying. A lot of people are crying. My mom's crying too, right? Everyone, because of this ending. I got up out of my seat, and we're headed towards the door. And I said to myself, because I started getting mad. I was mad as a hornet. How dare they show this kind of movie to a kid? So there was a gentleman, young gentleman by the door. He's got a broom and a thing, and I said, "Where is your manager? I need to speak to your manager." Okay? So he says, "All right, I'll take you to the manager." So they take me to, and there's a lady behind the concession stand, and I said, "Are you the manager?" She says, "Well, I'm the assistant manager." And I said, "Are you the boss? Are you in charge of this theater?" She said, "No, I'm just the assistant manager." I said, "Well, I need to speak to the boss. I need to speak to the manager," and I demanded to speak to the manager. So she went to an office, got out this gentleman from the office, and I said, "Are you the manager?" He says, "Yes." I said, "You run this entire theater?" "Yes." I said, "Why on earth did you show that movie to little kids? That movie was not for little kids. Shame on you." And I chewed him out right there about how dare he have the audacity to allow a kid to come into that theater and to see that movie, because that was just terrible. Well, that little 2-year-old is all grown up. That little 2-year-old is going to go to Austin and fight for you, because I want to speak to the manager. And if I can't speak to the manager, I want to get in there and fix this stuff for all of us, because there is no reason why we have to grow up in a society, and our children and grandchildren in a society that we have today. My name is Ben Mostyn. I am a problem solver, and I am running to be your state representative for District 117. Thank you very much.